Well, it is a crucial time in PA politics. Things are heating up on the road to the May primaries. This week in Pennsylvania is covering it all. Dennis Owens, the host of that program that you can watch every weekend here on ABC 27, joins us with a preview on what to expect on the big show this week.
It is a huge year for election. 2022 is just, for those who love politics, this is a year, two big open seats. Of course, we have lots of Republicans and Democrats running for that open U.S. Senate seat because Pat Toomey is retiring. We have lots of Republicans running for governor, 9 of them to be exact, but we have just one Democrat trying to replace Tom Wolf. He's Attorney General Josh Shapiro, former lawmaker, former Montgomery County Commissioner. Now in his second term as AG, he has no primary opponent on the Democratic side. Josh will be our guest on This Week in Pennsylvania. He'll join us later this afternoon for the taping. But he's been crisscrossing the Commonwealth the past 2 weeks, touting his tax cut plan. He wants to eliminate state taxes on cell phone bills, which are at 11%. And while he wouldn't cut the gas tax, he'd like to reimburse Pennsylvanians $250 for every car they own.
Right now, we have an opportunity to put money back in the pockets of Pennsylvanians who are struggling, and I think we need to act right now.
So Shapiro has no opponent while the Republicans fight it out in a crowded field. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for him? He gets to save his war chest for the general election in November, while the other folks have to spend money now. But some analysts think having no primary is not always a good thing because you're not in game shape and facing the competition. We will see. Also, Democrats have some pretty strong headwinds. It's expected, James, to be a red wave come November. Again, Josh Shapiro on This Week in Pennsylvania. You can see it right here tomorrow night and Sunday morning.
It is a very interesting debate, though, to have about whether it is better to have no competition in the primaries or have a lot of competition, because you have the Republicans and Democrats on the opposite ends of that.
Well, that's right. But when it comes to money, you don't have to spend it. You get to save all of your arsenal for November. And the other thing is, he doesn't have a problem with name recognition. He's been in the public psyche for a long time here in Pennsylvania. He was a state representative, as I said, a Montgomery County Commissioner, now in his 5th year as Attorney General. So he's pretty well-known commodity, and he's a pretty formidable foe. The question is, he is a formidable foe ahead of most of the Republicans that are running, but is there enough negativity with Joe Biden, with inflation, with the war in Ukraine, with the pandemic, all the things going on? Is it a referendum on Democrats? And if it is, that could be trouble for Josh Shapiro.
Have you noticed really quickly the candidates for the offices been willing to talk to you on this show, or have they been kind of dodging you?
No, they've mostly been willing to talk to me on the show, that's for sure. The Republican and Senate candidates, if you've seen our lineup the last several weeks, we have certainly had almost all the candidates. Some of them are a little more difficult to get a hold of. Lots of them, as you see on our air, are spending lots of money to put their commercials on, most notably in the U.S. Senate race with Dave McCormick and Mehmet Oz. They have really been going at each other and spending a lot of money on the airwaves.
A lot going on,
yes,
a lot to unpack.
We're covering it.
And I know you are. Watch This Week in Pennsylvania this weekend right here on ABC 27, Dennis. I know we'll talk to you again soon.
Always like spending time with you, James.
Thank you so much.